Many cities adopt animals as symbols or even mascots, including some here in the North Metro.
But few of those cities may take steps to protect those symbols, like a small dedicated group in Lino Lakes. A Sunday stroll across Peltier Lake is no easy task in early February. It's a walk this group of volunteers takes every year around this time, headed to a group of trees a quarter-mile away from the nearest home.
This is your toolbox here.
Lino Lake's environmental coordinator, Marty Asleason, helped lead this group into the second largest Heron Rookery in the state, now home to hundreds of nests high in the trees.
The ones that are outside the perimeter, that are flashed, are numerous and they're large. It doesn't look like they were predated by raccoons.
The blue heron is the symbol of Lino Lakes, which nearly surrounds the Rice Creek Chain of Lakes Park Preserve, home for years to scores of heron families.
It's beautiful, a good fisher, and really, when you look at the massive amount of work they put into their nests, I'm sure they appreciate what we're doing.
The number of nests on the island has fluctuated dramatically over the years, due mainly to development in the area.
The graduate student from the U got a grant and put cameras up, and we saw, the elimination of the chicks. And if there's bad storms, well, that contributes as well. The tree either goes down or the nest goes down. But it was the raccoons that was the primary predator.
So the volunteers secure metal flashing around the trunks of the trees to keep raccoons and other animals from reaching the nests.
If they're smaller sized, it's just me, but I almost assume that they've been predated.
The core group of volunteers has been coming out in the winter for more than a dozen years now.
Many of the people here today have been on the environmental board for Lino Lakes, have retired from it or are doing other things, and then they bring a neighbor or somebody who's interested. So yeah, it perpetuates with environmental passion.
Which comes with knowing they can't control everything.
When you look at now with this effort of the growth coming back, our worry now is that these are primarily ash trees. And, if the emerald ash borer invades, then what? So nature takes its course. There's some things you can influence, and the predation we could influence.
To maybe improve the lives of animals across the region, one tree at a time. The herons usually return to nest in the Lino Lakes area in March, close to St. Patrick's Day. That's one reason that this group prefers to tend to the trees during this part of the year.